This is the second entry in the diary of Mr. Bitches. This entry correlates to a comic depicting Boone and Mr. Bitches talking about the past very briefly. November 15, 2281. La vida te da sorpresas. Sometimes you're thinking you're gonna have a conversation about one thing, and it turns into something different altogether. It's been a few days since me and Boone got stuck in that Vault 22 fuck mess. We've been taking it easy-ish, scavenging, and mapping out new places on my Pip-Boy. And you know, asking the locals about the fruitcake that shot me. Now, I know I'd been meaning to talk to Boone about what happened back there at the vault, but I think we done forgot or just been moving past it in our own ways. Me, with drugs. Boone, quien sabes. But then, I'll be damned. Wouldn't you know, today he started talking to me. Like, actually fucking talking. And I didn't even have to say nothing crazy. He was all like, oh, you're always asking me weird questions or saying weird shit. I felt kinda insulted, actually. Like, if the questions are so dumb, then why do you bother answering them? Don't give a shit fuck if it's a short answer. He still says something. I snapped on the fucker. Said, even if I talks my shit, some of it's important to me. Like the things I've been reading in Grognak or the other books I've been picking up lately. I kind of love Grognak and think it's important because I always like the comic books and reading about the fake realities and such. Also, Grognak's kind of like the underdog. Sure, he's powerful as fuckballs, but he's a barbarian. People doubt him. He's rowdy, non-civilized, but he still saves the day and gets the girl. I feel like I get him, or want to be like him. Pero tú sabes, ain't never been much of a reader like how Ma raised us to be. So being forced to do it out here in the Mojave, I've been kind of into it actually. And then, having Boone as my sounding board, I don't know, it's been kind of cool the last couple weeks. He don't know that though, so I'll give the fucker some credit. So I says to him, we would have been cheesing fucking crackers back at Vault 22 if it wasn't for the bullshit I've been sharing from the bullshit I've been reading. And I think he got it. Said he didn't estimated what we was getting into. And then, before I could even ask how he'd been feeling about that day, I didn't even know. He kept talking about how he didn't know nothing about me, like not even my real name. And then, he asked what I was doing before I got into this mess. And I told him. I says I used to be a hooker. I was a little worried, but the fuck ain't too hard to talk to. Maybe because he was borderline mute before today. And outside of basically calling my interest dumb, I don't feel like he judges me either. Maybe he thinks I'm weird, but he don't hold it against me or nothing. And he didn't. He even laughed. Asked if I was popular prostituting because I'm always whacking off. And you know what I did? I gave the fuck a taste of his own medicine. Told him to drop it and leave me alone. Like how he said to me when I asked about his wife once we killed that demonic-ass old lady fuck back at Novak. I get why he's closed off, though. Despite my yapping, I'm the same when it comes to certain things. We just met. Can't talk about everything all at once. I don't really want to either. At least, I can't. Can't tell nobody out here about the shit that went down back home. So I'm glad he ain't asked about nothing else. Gotta be honest, I have a lot of questions for him too. One thing's for sure, there's a lot of baggage here. There's a lot of hurt here. Between the two of us, I try to keep it light. Even got a chuckle out of him. But maybe we won't never get there. And maybe it's best for the both of us. Anyways, we found a small shack by Nellis. Staying here for the night. Que dolor que siento en mi cabeza. Solid fucking 8 today. I'm finishing off my first bottle now. Boone's fixing up his gun. I heard him singing to that one song Mr. New Vegas plays, one of my favorites. Something about where have you been all my life or something. I'm sauced and hoping I can get some rest tonight. I'm nervous about things. Tomorrow we're heading to the strip to find that puñeta that shot me in the head. Name was something like, I don't know, Barney? Yeah, Barney, I think. Well, when we find this Barney fella, he's getting a stern talking to. I'll show him a world of pain he'll never forget. I'll make him feel the same thing I've been feeling in my fucked up head. I'll make the faggot suffer. Hey, thanks for listening. Make sure you check out the description if you want to check out the comics that correlate to these diary entries or the entire story as a whole. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.